We thank and praise God for you that's tuning in this morning. Amen. We want this opportunity every Monday morning for you to tune in. We thank God for those that follow us on Facebook and YouTube and different things. It is sure enough an encouragement just to know we got some people out there watching. But this morning, I'm not trying to belong to town or anything. I've been to numerous of funerals this year and just thinking about how people live their life. We got this thing out there, we say, may the life you live speak for you. And majority of the time, once you have come to the end of your journey or the end of your life, amen, people will get up and comment on the life you did live, the things that they remember about you and different things and other. I just want to encourage you to live. I want you to live and live a happy and prosperous life. Over here, we're going over here in Matthew, the 7th chapter, the 13th and the 14th verse. It's Matthew, the 7th chapter, 13th and the 14th verse. And he said, enter ye into the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there which go in thereat. But because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be found that they will find it. And like I said this morning, live and let live. I want you to understand, when I say live a life, live a happy and prosperous life, is not to say just go out there and run amok. You know, I said go out there and get high as you can, boogie as much as you can, secular as much as you can. A lot of times the devil has twisted our mind and made us think that the pleasures of this flesh makes us happy. Well, you know, naturally speaking, you may think so. But the Bible said that road, that type of life leads to an end of destruction. That's, you know, I'm not gonna tell you, amen, sexing up gonna give you a life of happiness. I'm not gonna tell you living a life of sin gonna give you a life of happiness. It's not. It's leading to destruction. A sinful life leads to destruction. But I'm telling you this morning, let's live and let live. Live a happy life. Live a prosperous life. Never is that path. Never is that road. And you ain't going to find but a fruit that on it. He said, but that is the path to life. That is the path to life. If you want to have a happy life, if you want to have a good life, if you want to have a life that's pleasing to the Lord, then you got to walk that narrow walk. You got to walk on that narrow path. You got to walk on that path that is pleasing in the eyesight of God. Oh, no, not for one moment will I tell you, amen, that the life of sin or the pleasure of sin does not please his flesh. But understand me, pleasing this flesh is nothing but a big old mess. It'll make you fail the test every time. And the Bible says it leads to a road of destruction. What are you saying, Apostle, that I can't have fun? Oh, sin, that's all it is to you is fun? If sin is just fun, come on here, Paul, and talk to me. When I was a child, I spoke as a child, I lived as a child, I act like a child, I thought like a child, I did childish things. But when I became a man, when I got my mind in check, when I got my heart in check, when I got my life in check with God, I put away my childish things. I put away my childish things. Amen. A lot of you, you know, like I said, Apostle, that's kind of tight. But guess what? If it's tight and it's right, then it's what's going to help you win this fight. This fight of tagging and wrestling and struggling with the pleasures of this flesh. Amen. You can't pacify this flesh because the lust of the flesh will lead to a road of destruction. Amen. Every time you want to please this flesh, it'll lead to a road of destruction. But I dare you to get on the narrow road. I dare you to get on the narrow path. Sometimes you might feel like you're alone, but Jesus said, I never leave you nor forsake you. I'm there with you always. He said that narrow road, that narrow path where you'll find only a few people, only a handful. He said it's a life and a path to life. Amen. There's a life you got to live. Amen. And a life God will allow you to live right here on earth. Have your heaven and your peace your happiness right here on earth. Living a good life. Living a good life. Enemy may trick you and make you feel like you missing out on something. You ain't missing out on nothing. I ain't missing out on nothing because I don't get drunk. And when I get drunk, I'm cussing and fussing and ready to fight. No, I ain't missing out on nothing. When I get high, they don't know who I'm with. I ain't having sex with different men and different women week after week after week, missing the STDs, the AIDs, and the HIVs. Forgive us for our technical difficulties, but listen, we don't want to live a life that is not pleasing to God. Look at here, remember, the broad is that way. Many are found on to go to that way, but there ain't nothing left at the end but destruction. Amen. I encourage you to live a life for the Lord, live a life that's pleasing in the eyesight of God. Amen. I want you to remember, amen, and the apostle says, amen, if you live this life that's pleasing to God, God will make you happy. Amen. He promised, amen, nothing but good things for your life. Amen. He has nothing but good plans for you. We know what God has promised us. We know what God has said to us. And I guarantee you, if you can live this life, and the enemy wants you to make you think that it's hard to live this type of life. Oh, I believe the card said, I like living this type of life. Amen. If you can live this type of life, God can do great things with you, great things through you, and great things for you. Amen. And I just want you to know there's a P.O. Box on the bottom of the screen. P.O. Box 1752, right here in Dublin, Georgia, 31040. If you have any question, any prayer requests, if you want to sow a seed, amen, to encourage us to keep on keeping on in ministry, I advise you to do so. Amen. Again, we're located right here at 540 Walbat Street. Amen. God bless you. Have a smile upon you. Want to sing this little song. Amen. And then I'm living this life just to live again. And with the Lord I know that I shall reign. I will not play, with him I play. He'll welcome his children all one day. I'm living this life just to live